You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, replacing missing teeth with dental implants. According to my first guest, he says nobody should be wearing a loose-fitting denture. With us, we have Montana's go-to implant dentist, Dr. Dave Dodrill. Dr. Dodrill, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, I know you brought a stack of photos of before and after, so we're going to get to as many of those as we can. But for people that don't know your practice, like who's the typical dental implant patient?
Well, I think that's a great question. There's two types of patients that we see regularly. Okay. The first thing that we're going to see is people that have a lot of pain, a lot of bleeding in their gums. They're dealing with missing teeth. They're having a hard time eating. They're having a tough time with their breath, and their friends are talking to them about it, or maybe their loved ones are concerned about it. And their biggest concern is they don't want to end up with a denture.
Okay. So that's why they go to you?
Yeah.
To get new teeth, is that correct?
That's right.
That don't come out?
That's right.
Full upper and lower set?
Full upper and lower set that don't come out.
Who's the second group of patients?
The second group of patients are patients who have dentures already.
Okay.
These folks aren't going to the dentist anymore. You know, maybe they've had a little bit of relief. They don't have to go see us, but for them, they're living with a whole other set of issues. You know, they're dealing with fit, and they're dealing with bite.
So they can't eat?
They can't eat, Randy. They can't bite very hard anymore. They can't always eat what they want to eat. And there's a lot of these patients, unfortunately. In the state of Montana, you know, there's tens of thousands of people that are in dentures currently.
Is that right? Now, you told me in the green room that you looked it up. It's like 36 million people are wearing an upper or lower denture.
Yeah. 36 million people in the country are estimated to have no teeth. So they are in dentures or have nothing.
So with these people that you see that are wearing a denture, so they don't go to the dentist anymore unless I guess it's for a reline.
Yeah.
And you said on the day of the procedure, they could walk in with no teeth and that same day walk out with upper and lower teeth supported by dental implants that don't come out.
That's right.
Is that rare? Something you do occasionally?
That's something that we do every month, Randy.
Okay.
For us, and just recently we had a patient come in at Thanksgiving dinner. She had to get up, leave dinner, eat alone in a room, and then she had to go back, glue her teeth in again, and rejoin her family. So from a quality of life standpoint, a lot of our patients aren't even wearing their dentures right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You meet those type of people quite a bit?
Yes, we do.
Now, if it's so good, let's say there's tens of thousands of people that can benefit from this, why aren't they all doing it? What's your take?
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons. You know, the first thing that comes to mind is sometimes people think they're too old. You know, maybe they don't think that.
How old can you be to do it?
Our oldest patient this year was 92. And for her, she had a lot of infections. She couldn't eat anymore. And so she came in the morning. We took out her infection. We took out her teeth. We got rid of her infections, dealt with her unhealthy gums. And then after that, we were able to give her a new set of teeth that were locked into place, and that she could go home.
Even at 92?
Yeah, even
now,
at 92.
Why would a 92-year-old want to do this, though?
Because she wants to eat. She wants to chew. She wants to be able to eat the foods that her doctor has said, hey, you need to eat these foods so you can be healthy.
Okay.
The other things that she was dealing with was she had some pretty bad breath. And for her, we were able to get all of those infections taken out of her body. So the
infection, this gum disease, causes bad breath?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that goes away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all gone. So for her at this point, you know, she's living a different life. At 92, she's going to heal maybe a little slower, but just as well as any other patient.
Okay.
And now she's able to enjoy her meals and eat what she wants. And so that's why when a 70-year-old comes in and says, maybe I'm too old for this, you know, that's not the case at all.
Not even close.
Not even close, Randy. No, definitely not. And back to your original question, why aren't they doing this? A lot of them have been told they don't have enough bone. And maybe that was the case. Maybe in that office, there wasn't enough bone.
Was it based on the experience of the doctor, in your opinion?
You know, I think that's the case sometimes, yeah. And the other.
But it's true. If you've been wearing a denture like 20 years, you can't do this. You don't have enough bone.
Well, I want you to know,
true?
I mean, just this week, we saw somebody who's been wearing a denture, I believe it was for 16 years. And, you know, they came into our office, a lot of fear, a lot of concern. It's almost a shame of how are they feeling, you know.
Okay.
Can I do this? And thankfully, with modern technology and with our ability to do our planning, what we find often is we can find areas of bone and we can give them those implants so that we can get a fixed set of teeth. And in that case,
don't come out.
That don't come out. That's right. So with 4 to 6 implants, we can get one full set of teeth.
But what if you have bad gums? Can you still get this? Isn't that why they lost their teeth in the first place? Will an implant stay in these, these patients that have gum disease?
Yeah. We see that a lot, and a lot of our patients have had that history. They spend a lot of time fighting gum issues, dealing with bleeding gums, bone loss, constant or regular visits to the dentist 3-4 times a year sometimes.
Okay.
But in these cases, what we're able to provide is we've got a laser to help decontaminate their gums prior to surgery.
Okay.
And that helps in our outcomes. And then once we're able to get their teeth removed, we're able to reset the bacteria in their mouths and give them that.
So they have healthy gums again.
That's right.
How soon does the bad breath go away?
Almost immediately.
Oh, good, good. Now you brought photos. What are we looking at over there?
I did. Yeah, I want you to check let's see. I want you to take a look at these here. And
all right.
There's the first one. So this is a great example of a lot of patients that we see. In this particular case, we've been dealing with a lot of dental issues throughout his lifetime. Decay, loss of teeth. He has no teeth on the top. He's got bacterial infections in his teeth and his gums on the bottom. And I think he had a denture that he couldn't wear.
Okay.
So he's tried, he couldn't tolerate it.
So he's just down to those lower teeth?
Yeah, he's down to 6 teeth at this case. And for him, what it ended up happening is he had to chew on his gums. I mean, and he told me that was really uncomfortable.
Okay.
He was still able to eat, but not very well. And then he started to choose foods that were less healthy. He had a hard time chewing up foods. And a lot of patients in these situations do. They have to pick foods that are less healthy. And so what do we do for him? In this case, we were able to remove his few remaining infected teeth. We were able to place some implants in both jaws. And in that day, we were able to get a new set of teeth locked into place. And he was able to go home with teeth.
Let's take a look at this after.
All right.
Is that him over
I'd love to show you that. Yeah, this is him. Yeah. What a transformation.
Looks like a different guy.
Yeah. Doesn't it look amazing? Yeah. And so, I think you could say, maybe this looks like the son of this guy. Maybe
he does look younger.
You
told me it makes people look younger.
It does.
I mean, this is clearly.
Yeah. Well, when we have teeth again, we're able to regain proportions of our faces. And so makes you look a lot older when your nose and your chin are really close. And when we're able to rebuild that face and the look to that balanced proportion, makes a huge difference. It takes years off the face. I think you could agree with that. Would you
I
agree?
mean, he looks a lot younger.
Does he look younger?
Yeah.
I think he looks younger.
Looks more handsome.
I think he does. Look at that smile. What a difference. And he's still learning to smile. So in this case,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, that's not a natural occurrence. He hadn't used those muscles. He hadn't been smiling. And so in this case, with the new set of teeth, those muscles are re-strengthening. He's learning how.
So it's kind of an odd smile, like he's just kind of forcing a smile.
Yeah.
So I guess after a few compliments, it's going to soften up.
I think exactly right.
Is that right?
Yeah. After some confidence, after some compliments. So I think in this case, what motivated him is he wanted to be able to eat. He wanted to be able to eat what he wanted as well.
Okay.
He wanted to be able to chew it up. And then if he wants to go to Ted's, he can get a steak at Ted's.
So he can eat whatever he wants. No restrictions?
Well, I would rather he didn't eat ice.
Okay. But they can pretty much eat whatever they want.
They can eat whatever they want.
What about
That's
things like biting into an apple with your front teeth or corn on the cob?
Oh, we hear
no problem?
We hear patients talk about that all the time. No problem.
Is that right?
Yep. Our teeth that we are able to give our patients, they've got a 10-year warranty that goes along with them.
Okay.
I mean, to me, that is exciting. I mean, where else do you see a 10-year warranty in dentistry or life, really?
Okay.
And I think he came in to eat and he came in to choose different foods. But what he's ended up going to love and what he is loving, I think, are the compliments. And a lot of patients in that position end up loving the compliments they hear. People say, hey, you look different. What have you changed? And in this case, look at him. I mean, he looks like a new person.
You see this like every week in your practice.
I see this every week.
Is this the future of dentistry? Whether it's 20 years or 50 years, like dentures as we know them will not exist, that they'll all be attached to implants?
I hope so.
What do you think?
I hope that's the case. I believe that the ways that people respond and what I see every week, to me, that's what I hope for our patients and all the patients. All right, I want you to see this.
All right.
All right, yeah, look at that. So this patient came in to see us. He actually had a family member who had been seen by us as well, and he came in looking to see, he'd been missing his teeth for a long time.
So he has no teeth?
He has no teeth.
Not even a denture?
On the top, he has no teeth.
Okay.
I don't recall if he did have a denture, he wasn't wearing it.
Okay.
Okay. So he came in, he'd been told he didn't have enough bone. So what we did for him is we were able to give him a brand new set of teeth, and we were able to check the one box that he came in with. He wanted to be able to eat a pork chop again. That was what he wanted. He wants a pork chop. And so the day that he got his teeth, he went and had pork chop that night.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Here, I want you to check this out. This is what he was able to go home and chew with.
Oh, he looks nice.
Yeah, he looks amazing.
So you're big on technology. I mean, you even have a robot.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
That helps you.
Yep, that's our new baby.
Okay.
Yep. So we've got that robot that helps us place these implants perfectly, exactly where we want them to be. We've got a laser that helps to decontaminate the gums before we ever get started, to help us deal with some of the infections that our patients come in with. We've got intraoral scanners that we use to accurately replicate and capture without having to use all the goop in the mouth.
So no more of that, I guess you guys call it like impression material?
That's right.
The goop in the mouth?
No, no more impression material.
So that's gone?
That's gone.
Is this like a little camera that goes in their mouth?
Yes, it's a little camera, and it creates a 3D digital model.
That's nice.
And that pairs perfectly with our 3D digital x-rays.
Okay.
And that helps us build a digital idea of where we want the teeth to go. We use facial scanners to help us understand and design that smile. Custom smiles designed for each patient. And when I stop and think about this, over my career, I've seen people just go home with dentures or denture teeth. And now we're able to give them a custom designed smile for each of them. That's all through some of this technology.
Now,
it's an amazing thing.
Now, your dad was a dentist.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
So have you been a dentist, like working around his office since you were a little kid?
That was one of my first jobs.
Did you know you wanted to be a dentist early on?
No, I didn't want to be a dentist.
Wasn't until later.
That's right. That's right. And it's been a great bond for us at this point. You know, what I found is we talk about dentistry a lot.
So are you able to do things he just couldn't do?
Yes.
Like these people with bad teeth and gums, they just basically were in a denture.
That's right. That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so we talk about what are we doing now a lot in our conversations, and we talk about how is the technology evolving.
Is he kind of blown away with what's going on?
He's blown away. He is.
Is it like the third set of teeth? You got your baby teeth, adult teeth, you lose those, now you get a new teeth.
That's exactly right. I couldn't have said it better. Yeah,
is that right?
That's a third set of teeth, and it's so exciting for these patients. These patients are making a decision to change their lives. They're changing how they're living, and we're just honored and blessed to be a part of that. You know, I think about all the people we've helped to this point, and
nice.
It's an amazing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this one.
Yeah.
How dental implant dentistry, getting new teeth with implants, is typically done. Mm-hmm. You go to one office that they do the surgery. You go to another office where they put the teeth on top.
That's right. Yeah.
At your office, you do both parts, and you even have the lab in-house where you print digitally the teeth in the next room.
That's right.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is that why you do it so quickly?
Yes, we do it all right within our office. Okay. And so we're able to take the teeth out, place the implants, and send people home that day or the next day with a set of healing teeth for them. Okay. And I used to do it that older way. We used to have to convert a denture, and we used to have to go to multiple offices. And that...
So not anymore?
Not anymore.
Is that why you went into the technology, to be able to... Is it? I mean, yes. It's got to be done faster this way. Is that right? Well, beyond speed, what are the other benefits to doing it all in one place?
You know, I don't think it's about being faster. I think it's about that outcome and that consistency and the accuracy of how we're making those teeth. Okay. And so some of our technology allows a very accurate fit of our teeth to those implants. Okay. And that allows for a much better healing and save people from visiting 2 or 3 different offices For us, we've been placing implants for 17 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's a long time. But in the beginning of my career, I could not have imagined being able to practice the way that we are today. I mean,
so no more dentures is a real thing. We said that at the top of the show.
yes, yeah, no more dentures is a real thing.
Now, you have a 3-step process. Let me make sure I have this right. So step 1, they meet you.
Yep.
You determine whether they're a candidate. You go over their options,
Yep.
even financial options.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, if they decide they're going to move forward,
Yeah,
the smile design.
Yes.
You design the smile. And
Yep.
step 3, they get their new teeth.
that's right. Yeah,
That's not oversimplified. That's kind
sounds
of how
pretty
it's
easy,
done.
right? I mean, yeah, that's the 3-step process. And on step 2, that's actually the really fun part. I can see in my mind where I want their smile to be, but that's where we're able to actually create that smile for them.
So
All
you
the data.
actually,
Yeah,
on a computer, you design their smile.
that's right.
Like you digitize their head in a way.
Yeah,
I've seen the video
That's right.
on your website.
that's exactly right. Yep. We create that digital patient and we're able to design that smile, and we're able to design that smile just for their face. There's no cookie cutter. Everybody gets this set of teeth. Each set of teeth should match that patient's face.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're short on time, and I know you still have a stack of photos, so I'll rush you a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, here, I want you to take a look at this.
Okay.
This is a patient. I was actually really happy when I met her, because I could see where we were needing to go.
Okay.
I knew I could give her
What
a
was going
beautiful
on with
smile.
those?
They were not healthy teeth. A lot of
Okay.
bacterial infections.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of pain. She was very self-conscious about her teeth and had a hard time smiling. And so I want you to take a look at this.
Very nice.
Yes. Yeah. And so we were able to give her a cosmetic set of teeth for her top jaw. We were able to give her implants to support her teeth on the bottom jaw. And it's a whole transformation, whole new set of teeth for her, whole new smile, whole new level of confidence. It's amazing.
It's changed her look.
It's changed her look. I
So
think-
there are a lot of younger people that have really bad gum infections that no matter how much brushing and flossing, they're going to lose their teeth.
That's right, Randy.
So that's common
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes.
Is that right?
That is common everywhere. Yep. Montana, Nebraska, Virginia, all these places. But
Okay.
for us, yes.
Let's take a look at that next photo.
Okay, let's take a look. This patient has been a regular dental patient a lot of her life, and a lot of patients like this have routine care, and they just slowly lose teeth to gum health infections, to decay, pain, and then they start having a hard time being able to eat. And in this case, that's exactly what happened.
So her teeth had to go.
her teeth had to go.
So
Yeah.
dentures was one option?
Dentures was an option.
Okay.
Yes. And in this case, what we did is we placed 4 to 6 implants. We were able to get her a whole new set of teeth as well. And I want you to look at this. Look at that smile.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, that's an amazing outcome. I mean,
So in the before, her option was
Yeah.
the denture.
Yeah.
Those are, in this after, that's upper and lower teeth.
yes,
On as little as 4 implants, 4 or 6 implants?
4 to 6 implants.
So for a
That's
full
our
set of
goal.
teeth.
That's right. For a full set of teeth.
And
we're-
she can eat whatever she wants
She can eat whatever she
when
wants.
she's healed up.
That's right. When she's healed. And look at that smile. I mean, everything, almost everything about this patient has changed. And we see that so regularly. I mean,
Okay.
look at her confidence. Look at that smile. Look at the light in her eyes. And when you have bad teeth, you're not able to eat salads. You're not
Salad seems like it would be an easy one.
You would think.
Difficult.
You'd think, yeah. Very challenging to chew a salad or lettuce or a lot of those vegetables with bad teeth. Or if you have loose teeth or mobile teeth or painful teeth.
Now, you know, we
Yeah.
talked too, you said that a lot of these people have regrets. Like, why didn't I do it earlier?
It's something we hear weekly.
Like,
you
what
know.
do they say?
Just that they're, why did I wait so long? You know, some of these patients, you know, there's been 10 years that they've been not able to eat a salad or the foods that they want, or bite into an apple, or to be able to sit wherever they wanted at the table. I mean, the list goes on and on about what have they been missing. And let me show you this next patient.
All right.
All right. She's had a long story, a lot of missing teeth, really some challenging times, and she ended up with just a few teeth. And so, same story. She couldn't eat a salad. She had a hard time picking the foods that she wanted. She had a hard time feeling confident in her smile. And she knew one thing: she did not want a denture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
So we were able to place 4 to 6 implants for her, and top and bottom teeth. And look at that smile. I mean, again, she's able to function. She's able to chew. She's able to talk without worrying about bad breath or what does her smile look like.
So what's the maintenance like on these? Okay, so they get their new teeth.
Yeah.
How's that work?
You just brush them like regular teeth. Water picks are important, and on you go.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me show you this next patient.
All right.
This patient, she had dental bacteria. She had dental infections. She was dealing with pain in her teeth, and you would never know it because she wouldn't smile. So
That does look unusual to have teeth like that.
it's not. You know, we see this pretty regularly, and in this case, these people, they're all around you. You never get a chance to see it. They just won't smile. They don't show you that, and that's common. We see that regularly. And
So her option would have been a denture.
her option.
What'd you do?
Yeah, in this case, we gave her new upper and new lower teeth.
Let's take a look.
Okay, here you go. Isn't that an amazing outcome?
It's very nice.
Yes, yes. Super excited for her. I mean, when you look at the before and after, I mean, look at the lines around her lips. I think
Makes her look a little younger.
it makes her look a little bit younger. Yeah, absolutely. I think you could again say, that looks like a younger version of herself, or maybe you should say, looks like a younger family member. I mean, it's a profound change for her.
With just the teeth.
Yeah, with just.
Sorry for saying just the teeth.
It's not just
That's
the
like
teeth.
fighting words.
Hold
for
on.
you.
Yeah.
I said that in the green room.
Yes.
I go, it's just teeth.
Yeah, it's not just teeth. No, in this case, it's a confidence. It's how do you present yourself? How do you interact with the world? Can you comfortably smile? Are you able to make eye contact? Are you able to not worry about what happens if I smile?
Okay.
You know?
Time for one more.
One
photo.
more. Okay, one more. Here's another patient that I think often would have been offered a denture. And in this case, we did not offer him a denture. We were able to give him a new set of teeth that were fixed with implants.
When you say fixed, that means teeth that don't come out.
That's correct.
Okay.
Teeth that don't come out.
Let's take a look.
Okay. And here he is after. And again, he just looks like a new man. I mean,
Yeah.
Look at that
So he
change.
could eat a steak or whatever.
He can eat a steak. He can eat whatever he wants. That's right.
And now what's that like when they look at themselves in the mirror for the first time?
When they look in the mirror, it's a very emotional moment. We see people, sometimes people cry, sometimes they laugh, sometimes there's disbelief.
Is that right?
But I think the biggest thing that I notice is hope. That comes across the most to me.
That's good.
Yeah, it's an amazing.
I'll rush you, but one more.
Okay, all right, one more. Okay.
Because these are good.
Yes.
And all these patients you're showing me, one of the options would have been a denture.
That's right. One of the options was a denture.
right.
Absolutely. Yep. And in this case, for this gentleman, look at that after. So we were able to rebuild.
Wow, not even the same guy.
For him, we were able to rebuild the top teeth and give him that new smile. He was able to chew and eat. Patients in these situations are able to chew without pain. When you only have a few teeth, it becomes painful sometimes for those teeth. There's a lot of pressure.
So probably years, like probably 5 or 10 years or more, of not liking his smile, not liking what he could eat before he finally does something.
Yeah.
Are men more, does it take them longer? Like, is this true that they have to be in so much pain they finally call the dentist, whereas women maybe go a little earlier?
I don't know that I would say that men are stubborn, but I think that sometimes, it does take men a longer time to reach out, to get to that point where, okay, I can't live like this anymore.
So if a patient, if it's been determined, they currently have teeth, but it's been determined they have to be removed, and they don't want a denture, or they're currently wearing a denture, what are the implant options when they go to your office?
Well, option number one is 2 implants that come on the lower jaw with a denture that snaps in or snaps out.
Okay.
It's still pretty wiggly, pretty loose. There's 4 implants for the lower jaw, still a denture that snaps in or snaps out. I'm not a fan of that because it's still a denture. There's a lot of maintenance. There's a lot
Like out-of-pocket expense maintenance? Is that what you're talking about?
Down the road, yes. Out-of-pocket expenses. A lot of maintenance. You have to see us every 6 months.
You said it's hard to make them happy with a snap-in denture.
It is hard to make them happy
But
with
it's
the snap-in
cheaper, a
denture.
little bit cheaper.
It is cheaper, yes.
But you don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it because our patients don't like them.
Okay. Okay.
So,
What's the next level up?
The next level up is a whole set of teeth that are sitting on only 4 implants here on the jaw.
Okay.
And those teeth are locked into place.
Nice.
Yes. And then on the top jaw, same premise, there'll be 4 teeth. But for our denture wearers, they're not going to have anything covering their palate anymore. So they're going to be able to taste things they weren't able to taste anymore. Their speech should improve. And those teeth for the top jaw are locked into place as well.
So we're out of time. What is your final message to a patient watching this?
Yeah.
They have bad teeth and gums. Maybe they're wearing a denture.
Yeah.
They've heard what you have to say, but for whatever reason, they're scared, they're skeptical.
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
I'd say to them, come in. Let's have a consultation. Let's talk about what your options are.
Okay.
Let's go over where you can go. And I want to visualize what that amazing smile is going to look like for you.
Nice. Now, we have to talk about this.
Yes.
Insurance. What's covered? What's not covered? What about Medicare, Medicaid, things like that?
Medicare, Medicaid does not cover any of this.
Okay.
Private dental insurances, sometimes they'll cover $1,000 or $2,000 a year.
Okay.
But the good news is there's a lot of companies out there that are going to help patients finance.
So you set this up in your office?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
In our office, we've got multiple companies that we work with to help our patients get that get their teeth.
Now, one of the things you mentioned earlier about price,
Yes.
that in fact, the one guy that drove 5 hours to see you, you called him a shopper. He was price shopping,
Yes.
and he ended up with you.
Yep. He ended up with us. We were less.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is it because, and a lot of that is because you do it all right there.
That's right.
Both the surgery, make the teeth, print them in the next room.
Yes.
All right there. And did they get to meet you on all the consults?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show. Excellent stuff. If they want to make an appointment, do you recommend they go to the website or just call you directly?
Yeah, both are great. Yeah, I think
Just call your office.
Just give us a call, though. I think that's the best way.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Thanks again.
Yep. Thanks.
You've been watching the Wellness Hour news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. For now, I wish you good health.